Hey, hey, it's that time again. Pull up a chair and call a friend. We're talking about our days, the good and the weird, and memes so strange they should be feared. Some jokes pop, some jokes fall, but we keep on laughing through it all. It's quirky, it's cozy, it's a little bit punny. Oh yeah, well I thought it was funny. So tune in, baby, every other day we got chuckles and cringe coming your way. It's a swinging little show, kinda loopy, kinda sunny. That's right, well I thought it was funny.
Good morning, folks. The time is 10:59 a.m. on the 31st of October, 2025.
Of course, that's Halloween.
And of course, that's the 1st of November for my friends on the other side of the planet there, my friends down under. Let's say hello to those folks in Australia, but let's have a big hello for the folks in Melbourne. Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the groups. Well, I thought it was funny. That's right, there's 2 groups that I started. There's more than 2 of them out there. The other ones are fakes, but there's 2 that I started. And you folks are you, and you're amazing. How do I know that? Well, these groups were not amazing until you got here. These groups are amazing now. Oh, how do I know you're you? Who the heck else are you going to be, right? Folks, I want to say thank you for making the groups. Let's call it the community. Well, I thought it was funny. So freaking popular. And you know, we're sitting at about 883,000 members in this community of ours. That is incredible. Those numbers are unbelievable. And that is bigger than many cities worldwide. So let's call us what we are, the funniest city on the internet. Population us, funny people in a funny place, and we make people laugh. And you know why we are so popular? Because you're so funny. So once again, cheers to you, my friends. So what are y'all doing today? Are you handing out candy? If you're on this side of the world, are you handing out candy for Halloween? Are you going to a Halloween party? Are you sitting at home ignoring Halloween today? Are you working? Or do you hate Halloween? Do you love Halloween? Let's hear about you, my friends. Come on, take a moment right now. Let us know what's happening today in your life. Let's know what's going on. If you do have a Halloween setup, I want to see some photos, my friends. Please attach some photos to this to your comment. And we want to see what Halloween is for you. And I just want to know about you. Even if you're not, you know, if you've got nothing to do with Halloween, it's not your thing, I still want to know about you. Why don't you send a picture of your pets or your plants or maybe something that you collect, something you're proud of, or even a picture of yourself. Folks, we want to hear about you. We want to talk about you. We want to make the funniest city on the internet, the friendliest city on the internet. And one way we can do that, maybe, is by creating a sense of community. And a sense of community means getting to know each other. So come on, let's hear about you, my friends. You. And you know how I was asking you folks about what movie scared you as a kid or or even as an adult or whatever? Got a couple of responses there. Got one from my co-admin here on our groups. Well, I thought it was funny. Gail Countaway, and she said that 2 movies that really scared her, and she says it scared her so much she's not even sure why, but even the theme song from the first one, at least, Halloween, 1979, scared the crap out of her as a kid. She just, if it even comes on TV or anything, the music comes on, she's got to cover her ears, close her eyes. I know what that's like. The other one that she also mentioned was Amityville Horror. Oh my gosh, when I was a kid, that the whole idea of Amityville Horror scared the crap out of me. I remember seeing the commercials on TV for the movie and terrified me. And then just pictures of that house terrified me after that. Found it just absolutely horrifying. And I agree. And I hadn't even seen the movie. I think what really scared me about Amityville Horror was a TV show hosted by Leonard Nimoy. It was called In Search Of. It was a pseudo-documentary type show that dealt with cryptids and the paranormal and stuff like that. Well, it went on the Amityville house and the horror story behind it. Scared the pants off me, terrified me, and I didn't watch that movie for decades, until decades later. When I finally did, I mean, it's okay. It's kind of scary. It's creepy and all that, but I don't find it scary anymore. But just the commercial scared me. Then just the picture and even the book, the cover of the book kind of scared me. So yeah, I totally get that. Gail, Amityville Horror was creepy. My mom, mentioned that maybe it wasn't the first movie that scared her, but the first movie that she remembers seeing, her first horror movie that she ever saw, was A Bucket of Blood. Now, Bucket of Blood is a Roger Corman movie, and it stars Dick Warlock. And it's a fun movie. It's a really fun movie. It's a really weird little movie. It is now in the public domain, and it just happens to be one of the movies that I am streaming on my Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/catfishkempster. Twitch.tv/catfishkempster. But that's one of the many public domain movies, horror movies that I'm streaming over the spooky Halloween season, folks. So thank you for sharing, folks. Thanks for sharing, Mom. Thanks for sharing, Gail. But those are the horror movies that scared you. Even though Halloween's going to be ending at midnight, I still want to know about the movies and the TV shows that scared you as a kid. Let's, even as an adult, let's not narrow it down too much. So let's hear that, folks. Myself, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing today. Well, of course, I'm doing this video. I didn't start it late, but I've had technical issues, so I'm recording it late. Pain in the butt, but hey, that's what happens, right? We had a little bit of a power outage that kind of messed up our internet for a bit. So this is happening now. That's what I'm doing. Of course, it is Halloween. We are going to be handing out candies and stuff like that, and we're going to watch a horror movie while we're waiting for the kids to come by. Sometimes we get a lot of kids, sometimes we just get a few kids. I have no idea what it's going to be like this year. But we're going to do our best to make sure those kids are happy when they come by and they get their treats so we don't get tricked. So that's what's going on. Before that, though, I'm going to go out and see if I can find another pumpkin or two, because we had bought 4 pumpkins. And by now, only one of them has survived. The other 3 rotted really fast. We hadn't carved them or anything. I've never had the pumpkins go this fast before, but that's what's happened. So we have one good one. If I can't find any more today, I'm going to let Wendy carve that pumpkin. It's going to be up to her. She's already got an idea. If I can find another one or two, I've got some ideas for carving a pumpkin today. So that's the only other thing I'm going to do aside from, handing out the candies to the kids. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Not a lot. Did some running around, did some shopping, stuff like that. That's about it. Yeah, so that's what's going on in my life, my friends. And I ask you folks, like I just did, what's going on in your life, and some people actually talk to me and let me know, some people don't. And one of those people that did get back to me yesterday about what's going on in their lives, on Wednesday, was my mom, Maureen Mathrin. My mom sent in a great picture, just a picture of shadows on the walk, and we are in the later part of the year here in the northern climate. The sun's lower on the horizon and our shadows are getting real tall. Mom took a great picture of her shadows, and her and Rufus, her dog's shadow. She called it the tall people following them. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's a great shot, Mom. Thank you so very much. Folks, I want to hear about you, though. I want you to send some photos in today. Come on. Let's hear about you. Let's see what's going on in your life. Let's see your cats, your dogs, your fish, your frogs, your spiders, whatever your pets might be. Let's see those cool plants that you got in your house. Let's see your backyard. Let's see your front yard. Let's see your Halloween display. Let's see something in your town that you're proud of. Let's see a picture of you. Come on, folks. We want to talk about you. We want to make, once again, the funniest city on the internet, the friendliest city on the internet. Okay, and we do have some featured posts today. I like to feature some posts every day. Now, on Wednesday, I had technical issues on Wednesday too. You might know if you watched the video. There were no featured posts because I recorded all that and it was gone. And things were getting so late and I had to get out to work because we had an earlier game on Wednesday. So, kind of skipped on the featured posts, but I do have some for you today. I've actually got 4 featured posts. One from my friend Dave Knapp, one from my friend Lizzy Grin, and then 2 from me. 2 that I found that were Halloween related. And I'm going to bring these up, and I believe that they are all Halloween related today. So let me bring those up, my friends. Here we go. This is Dave Knapp's post. Oh my gosh, Dave, thank you very much. It is Halloween, friends, so don't take it too seriously. All right, the next one is from Lizzy Grin. Oh, freak. Yeah, I could do some 80s stuff, I think. Thank you, Lizzy. You rock. Now the next two are from me. I'm not trying to blow my own horn. I was just looking specifically for some funny Halloween stuff, and I found some. What I found funny. All right, you ready for the next one? Also from me, and this is the last one, for today at least. Oh my gosh. You folks figured I love Halloween by now? Because I do. I love Halloween. All right. Well, thank you to Dave. Thank you to Lizzy. I'm not going to thank myself because, as I said before, that's kind of asinine. But thank you to everybody. Thank you to all of you for your funny posts, my friends. You folks rock. You absolutely rock. You're why we are so successful. You're why we're so funny, my friends. There's no getting around it. It's all because of you. And, we get to here. Where do we go from here? I think you know that the only logical destination for us now got to be the bad jokes. Why was the jack-o'-lantern afraid? Because it had no guts. What do you call an evil creature that plays practical jokes on people?
Frankenstein's monster.
How do you make a skeleton laugh? Tickle his funny bone. How do you fix a broken jack-o'-lantern? With a pumpkin patch. What do you get when you divide a jack-o'-lantern's circumference by its diameter? You get pumpkin pie. Happy Halloween, folks. I hope you enjoyed those jokes. Today I got those jokes from the interwebs. That's it. They were just Halloween jokes I went looking for just for you, my friends. And folks, I want to tell your jokes. That's right. Maybe the next video I can tell your jokes. Why don't you send your jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, and if I use your jokes, you better believe I'm giving you credit, folks. You're going to get credit for any joke that I use of yours. And it'll be really cool. Why don't you take a moment, record yourself telling a joke. Audio or video, your webcam, your phone. Heck, I'd even take an audio cassette or a video cassette. Send your jokes and videos of you telling jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. I'm going to ask you to do me a couple favors today, my friends. I am going to ask you, one, to make somebody laugh if you can. If you make somebody laugh, you make their day better. Now, make sure it's the appropriate time and place. If you're in an HR meeting, maybe it's not a good time to make somebody laugh. If you're in a funeral, maybe it's not a good time to make somebody laugh. If you're in court, maybe not a good time to make somebody laugh. But if it is the right time, and most times are the right time, try to make somebody laugh if you can. You're going to make their day better no matter what. Second favor, along the same lines, you are as important as anyone else. I want you to be laughing too. If you're not laughing, please find something that makes you laugh. If it's a funny movie you get to watch later on, if it's maybe a YouTube video, maybe it's a meme you find in the group, I want you to be laughing. Make sure you find something that makes you laugh today. And if it's particularly funny, I want you to share it here. If it's already something on the group, why don't you comment on it and say, Lee Kempster, tag me. Lee, this is what made me laugh. If it's something that you found outside that you can share here, why not share it here? Tag me in that. Same thing, Lee, this is what made me laugh. And maybe it's a situation that made you laugh that you can talk about. Comment on today's video. Make sure you tag me. Either way, I just want to know that you're laughing, my friends, because that's important to me. You're as important as anyone else. Let's make sure you're laughing, and I'd love it if you made somebody else laugh. Okay, I do it every day. Not every day. I don't have a video every day, but I do it almost every video. I ask you to go check out our store. Our store is awesome. It really is. We've got some great products there. We've got great hoodies. I'm wearing one right now. We've got great t-shirts, coffee cups, stickers, stuff like that. I'm going to play a cheesy commercial. Sorry. I'm going to come right back. We're going to talk about you.
I've seen the style before. Terminal psychotic.
Get your shirts, coffee cups, hoodies, and more at store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. If you're still here, that is freaking awesome. Thanks for sitting through my commercial. I really do stand behind those products. They are fantastic. Any purchase is going to freaking help us. It really is. It's been tough times for everybody. Tough times here too, my friends. But that said, I think you know that we're here for the funny, not necessarily the money. All right, folks. I said we're going to talk about you, and we are. When I started this group back on April 23rd of 2024, I just did it because I was tired of just seeing groups that only had a few things that I thought were funny. So I started sharing things that I thought was funny. Then I added some friends. They started sharing things that they thought were funny, and we were mildly amusing. Within about a month, we had about 90 people. 2 months later, we had about 1,000 people, and I added some admins and some mods, and I thought that was crazy. Well, as of today, we are well over 880,000 members, and that's because you have made this place not mildly amusing. You have made this place freaking hilarious. I believe, and I know I'm a little biased, but I really do believe that this is the best meme and humor page on Facebook. And then, like I like to say, I believe that we are the funniest city on the internet, population, us friends. And that's all because of you. That's because you're funny. That's because of the funny stuff you share every day, my friends. And I love it. And I love what you created here. And I got to say thank you again so very much. My whole plan, most of my life, has been to make people laugh. Whether that is a defense mechanism or whether I'm using it as an attack mechanism, as a weapon. I like to make people laugh. I do. And you folks have made it possible for me to make people laugh. And just through what I've created, but it's your humor that's making people laugh. So you're the ones that deserve the big thank you. So thank you, my friends. Thank you. I'm going to be here again on Sunday, my friends. It might be a short video. I have to work a little bit earlier. It should be a good video, though. But I'm definitely going to be here. Hopefully, when I have technical issues like today. Folks, I just want to say thank you. I want you to have an amazing Halloween. Please send some photos in for Sunday's video about your Halloween. I would love to see that. And you know, of course, photos of anything. I want to hear about your lives and you, my friends. Folks, you have a fantastic day. See you again Sunday. Keep laughing. Happy Halloween, folks.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.